Welcome back. 8:25 now. Carla Barrientos was 19 years old when she worked at the Abercrombie Fitch store in the Valley Plaza Mall. But shortly after she started there, she began to realize something wasn't right. This week, I spoke with Barrientos about her experience with the All-American branded clothing line, which will be outlined in a new Netflix documentary, White Hot: The Rise and Fall of Abercrombie Fitch.
The whole idea, of the culture at the time that what's cool and who's cool, it's all fluff. It's not important.
Carla Barrientos is just one of the many former Abercrombie & Fitch employees who shares their experience of racism, bias, and exploitive marketing practices in the new Netflix documentary, White Hot.
Look, and I considered myself an all-American girl.
The culture at the time was really exclusion. It looks so different than where we are. And, good things that at times have changed and we're not, I don't think we're where we should be yet. But it definitely, there was a pride in exclusion.
The CSUB alumna explains that she, like so many other teens in the early 2000s, saw the store as the coolest place to work.
It was interesting, though, to see that just some of the ideas that I had, this may be or this may not, was confirmed. I mean, this was the practice.
But the longer she worked there, the more she realized she didn't fit the A&F mold, and it was starting to impact her job.
So to go into a store and I'm starting to notice that, I was hired to work on the floor. Everyone that's working on the floor is white. There was something that was happening that it didn't mirror my real life or my existence.
She, along with several other former employees of color, were plaintiffs named in a 2003 class action lawsuit against the clothing company, alleging discrimination. The lawsuit was settled for $40 million in 2004, and the clothing brand agreed to a consent decree to overhaul their practices. As she looks back at her experience, now an educator and mother of two, Barrientos hopes this film will serve as a reminder to younger generations of how far society has come and the work that still needs to be done.
The things that were so sought after and important then are just not. Everyone has a space for them. If you don't fit this mold, whatever it is, it doesn't mean you're wrong. It means the mold is wrong.
And the documentary is set to be released on Netflix this Tuesday, April 19th.